Well, the war in the Middle East is opening an extraordinary divide between the White House and the Vatican. Pope Leo says he will continue to speak out against the war despite direct criticism from the U.S. president. Donald Trump calls the Pope a very liberal person, weak on crime, who is not doing a good job.
We don't like a Pope that's going to say that it's okay to have a nuclear weapon. We don't want a Pope that says crime is okay in our cities. I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of Pope Leo.
The American-born Pope has been outspoken about Trump and his policies, describing the president's threat to destroy Iranian civilization as unacceptable. And I want to bring in now the CBC's Crystal Gamansingh. She's tracking this controversy for us. She joins us from London. Hey, Crystal, so just how extraordinary is this back and forth between a U.S. president and the current pontiff?
Well, Arthi, it really is moving into an extraordinary and interesting situation. Now, it is not unusual for a pontiff to talk about the need for peace, to highlight the loss of life when it comes to innocent civilians. But this back and forth is now overshadowing a 10-day trip by the pontiff to visit 4 countries in Africa. While he was on that plane, he was asked specifically about this back and forth and comments by U.S. President Donald Trump saying he's not a fan of Pope Leo, calling him weak, saying he's terrible when it comes to foreign policy. And in response, the Pope said that, he has no fear of either the Trump administration or speaking out to get the message of the gospel out there, that is his role. Take a listen.
I basically said that the message of the church, my message, the message of the gospel, blessed are the peacemakers. I do not look at my role as being political or politician. I don't want to get into a debate with him. I don't think that the message of the gospel is meant to be abused in the way that some people are doing. And I will continue to speak out loudly against war, looking to promote peace, promoting dialogue and multilateral relationships among the states, to look for just solutions to problems. Too many people are suffering in the world today. Too many innocent people are being killed. And I think someone has to stand up and say, there's a better way to do this.
And Pope Leo did just that. He, in an address in Algeria, did speak out about, violations of international law, the need for peace, the need to protect those in the civilian populations.
By respecting the dignity of everyone and allowing yourselves to be moved by the pain of others, instead of multiplying misunderstandings and conflicts, you can surely become protagonists of a new chapter in history. Today, this is more urgent than ever in the face of continuous violations of international law and neo-colonial tendencies.
And in light of this back and forth, we do have a new image that appeared on U.S. President Donald Trump's Truth Social page, an image that could very well be offensive to the 1.4 billion Catholics around the world. That picture depicting the U.S. president in the likeness of Jesus healing the sick, an image that is pretty shocking and surprising given the support that Christians have given to U.S. President Donald Trump. If you look at just the last election in 2024, according to Pew Research, 55% of Christians supported the U.S. president, voted for him, yet you have this criticism of the Pope, you have this latest image. So it is definitely progressing and, quite frankly, devolving into an interesting arena for sure.
Crystal, thanks for this. That's the CBC's Crystal Gamansingh in London.